How did decolonization movements change global politics? Imagine a world where empires no longer rule over vast lands, where countries gain independence and shape their own futures. That's what happened during the decolonization movements of the mid-20th century. After World War II, many colonies in Asia and Africa started fighting for their freedom. European powers like Britain, France, and Belgium were weakened by the war, making it harder to hold onto their overseas territories. People living in these colonies wanted self-rule and control over their resources. The United Nations, created after the war, supported this push for independence. In 1960, the United Nations passed a declaration that called for colonial countries and peoples to be granted independence. This was a big step because it made colonialism seem like a violation of human rights. As colonies gained independence, new nations appeared on the world map. These nations often called themselves the Third World because they were not aligned with the United States or the Soviet Union during the Cold War. Leaders like Jawaharlal Nehru of India, Gamal Abdel Nasser of Egypt, and Josip Broz Tito of Yugoslavia wanted to stay neutral and avoid being caught in superpower conflicts. They formed the Non-Aligned Movement in 1961 to promote their independence and resist outside influence. This new world order changed global politics because now power was shared among many new countries, not just a few big empires. The United States and the Soviet Union competed to gain influence in these new nations. They offered economic aid and military support, which sometimes led to conflicts and political meddling. These struggles made the Cold War even more intense. The new countries faced many challenges. They had to build governments, economies, and legal systems from scratch. Many adopted democratic systems, but some faced political instability or authoritarian rule. Economically, they often depended on their former colonial powers for trade and aid. Despite these difficulties, the era of decolonization was seen as a time of hope and change. People believed in the idea of self-determination and a fairer world. The spirit of the 1960s, with its focus on freedom and equality, was reflected in the support for these movements. Music, art, and activism celebrated the idea of independence and solidarity. Overall, decolonization reshaped global politics by ending old empires, creating new nations, and inspiring a worldwide push for human rights and self-rule. It was a time of big change, full of hope for a more equal and independent world.